Good morning, people on day ride. It's very early right now, and I came to garage for one specific reason, and it is to talk about something, about a car that we had for a long time. I suppose since you clicked on this video, you already know what I'm gonna talk about. It's our cursed, blessed E30. Where do I even start? It's a bit of a long one. We got this car, like 4 years ago or so. We didn't have this big garage yet. We had like a little shed next to Sam's place. The car was in a matte black color, which means the next stop was a scrapyard. It had a little 1.8 engine. It was a very rough beater. That's all I can say. And over the years, I've been using. First, at that point, I had a Miata. I think we sold it already. I had it still. I don't remember. Somewhere around that time. That was my first drift car. And since I sold it, we had this drift car. And then when Sam put the V8 into his Miata, and we bought something else at that time. He kind of stopped using this one for winter street drifting. I wasn't so confident in my drifting skills back then. I was literally just learning. And I took over driving this car at events, essentially as soon as Sam had a different car. And this car has been with us for so many years, and it's been a roller coaster of emotions to have this car with us. It's been amazing, but also has been very bad, a bit of everything. Like, I really don't know what to think about this car. This car has such a character where, like, at some points I will absolutely love this car and I love driving it, and sometimes I'm just annoyed because of how it drives and the limitation that it gives me. Mainly at this point of my driving, how do you call it? Not career, because I'm not competing, but you know what I mean. The driving career, you can say that. And at this point, I pretty much did everything I wanted to do with this car. And for some of you who maybe you follow us on Instagram or anywhere, you will know that this car did its last proper event at Shotsu like 2 weeks ago. And I really just wanted to drive this car this year to its absolute maximum potential. Not care about anything, and this is exactly what I did on a Shotsu video. And so many of you actually were commenting on the video saying that I progressed with my skills with this car, and it's looking very good the way I drive, and I just want to say a huge thank you. And as many of you know, my next drift car will be a C5 Corvette. I'm trying to get it from America. I'm just waiting till January because some Polish laws changed and stuff like that, and I can get it a bit cheaper. So anyway, the car needs to be ready only for next summer season, so I'm not really in a rush at all to get it in. So which means that this beast will have no more reason to be here with us. And I really don't know what to do with this car, because how can I say it? From one side, this car can be just sold, make a bit of money. Of course, we're not gonna make anywhere near as much as we put into this car. Realistically, maybe 4,000 euro, like maybe 5 at best. Just because, you know, it's night ride car and everything. I was drifting it. Maybe because of that, it could be worth a bit more. But realistically, in the condition that it is and everything, the way it works, I don't think it would be worth much more than that, like probably even less than that. And I don't know, this car has been such a big part of us that I don't necessarily have like any sentimental crazy feeling towards it. I do love this car, I do hate this car as well at the same time, but I feel like this car kind of should stay with us, but not here, if that makes sense. And it's a really hard decision, because from one side we could sell the car, make those, 4,000 euro, whatever, take a bit of money in, and move on to Corvette. But where's the fun in that? Where is the fun in that? I'm sorry if I'm talking a bit slowly in this video. I'm just getting my thoughts together because I was thinking about making this video for at least 2 months right now, and I just got myself to talk about this now. It is a big decision that I want to do with this car, and I'm still not 100% sure if I will do it. Because in the end of the day, this car is not just my car, like, you know, it's our car with Sam. Like, all the cars that you see are bought with our money, with Sam together, with the company that we make together. So, like, I cannot just decide, I want to do this and that's it. You know, we need to always come up with a decision together, and, like, I don't know if that makes sense. But, like, I want to send this car to Japan. Specifically to Abisu. And I know that sounds like a stupid idea. Imagine seeing this thing in Japan. Imagine how expensive it is. I roughly know how much it will cost me to send it there and get it, you know, ready to drift at the track. It's gonna be more than double than what the car is worth. And like, it's not small money. It's at least like 10,000 euro, at least. Like, I would say, yeah. Probably could close into 10,000 euro for the whole operation of doing this. I spoke to our friend Arios already, and he said he will help us out as much as he can if we're gonna do this. But at this point, this is just an idea. I haven't fully prepared everything in my mind if we're gonna do this, because we haven't really decided if this should go to Japan. But I will explain to you exactly my reasoning and how I see this car. You see, as a drift car, it's a nice drift car to like smash around and have fun with. It's not very crazy fast, has 170 horsepower. Like, you can still send it in a third gear, but like it doesn't have that much oomph in a third gear. And like, at this point we're driving pretty fast with Sam, and like, I don't know, this car is just not enough for me anymore. And like, and for most people, I don't think it will be enough for like really proper drifting. It's fun to slide around, also the camber and everything on the bottom. Like, it's a fun car to slide around in, but nothing really else. It's not a really serious drift car at this point. And like, how can I explain what's in my mind? It's so complicated, and I don't want to cut this video as well. There's two options. Either we sell it for cheap, forget about it, you know, someone maybe will enjoy it, maybe not, because this car is not really in a good shape. Like, this is the good side of the car. That's how, look at this, all of this, nothing is straight. This car is probably like bent 100,000 times already and crashed even more. So my idea was that instead of selling it, what if we keep it and keep this cursed blessed vibe with it and send it to Japan, to Abisu track. And I don't necessarily want to like drift it. Like I said, this car is not really good for like crazy fast drifting, especially for Japanese tracks on Abisu. The tracks are quick, and like driving with other cars, if you just want to focus on proper driving with other people, this is not going to be the most crazy fun there, because the other cars are twice, 3 times as fast. Like, really, this is really slow comparing to Japanese cars. But it would be a fun car to drive on Matsuri for like an hour or 2. You know what I mean? This car would just be fun to have fun in. You know what I mean? And my idea is that I would send it to Japan, to a Abisu track. Hopefully I could get it into the track to keep it there throughout the year as well. If not, maybe Arios was telling me that I could probably store his car, this car at his place, which also would be interesting. But I would really love to keep this car at a Abisu track with all the other crazy cars that are like, you know, some of them are looking like Rome's car right now in the bush. And I'm just thinking, like, what this 4,000 euro will do to us as, like, me and Sam as a company, like as a brand and like everything. 4,000 euros is good money. But is it good enough for the fun that this car gives? And the vibe and the memories? And I don't think so. And what if we spend 10 to 15,000 to send it all the way there? It doesn't need to be registered. It will never be registered ever again. If it goes to Ebisu and I can actually keep it on the track, on the premises, I never want this car to leave the premises again. I want it to rest in peace at Ebisu. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. I want to use this car in Ebisu as a fun car. Every friend that ever comes with us to Ebisu, even if I'm not there, they can take this car and smash it around, have fun with it. And I know you might think there's no parts for it. Yes, that's true. There's not a single part in Japan for E30 like this. But what if I also send a whole huge pallet with everything that's possible to break, if that makes sense. Like every control arm, everything from suspension, every little the computer I can get extra. Absolutely everything that can break, I can send a whole pallet with the car together to go there. And the moment something breaks, someone breaks something, I break something, we swap it. And the next time I come to Japan, I can either bring the part in my suitcase if it's, fits, or I can just ship it for the next time, for the next trip. You know what I mean? And like this car wouldn't be the only drift car for us, so like we're not necessarily relying on it to work 100% of time and be working 100% of time, because it's not the only car. This is just a fun car. I want every single friend that goes there to be able to just take the keys and go to the track, smash it around, have fun with it. That's all I want it to be. And then I know at some point we will not drive it anymore and it will start rotting into the ground and start disappearing. But then imagine what kind of story it would be that you see this car in Ebisu and it starts to disappear slowly, and then our kids are there or whatever, 20 years later, and they're like, what is this car? And I'll be like, this is my car that we sent there 20 years ago. How fun would that be? Oh, hey. Good morning.
What's up, man?
My guy Federico, I shall say.
Every time you say that, my heart just starts moving, man. Anyway.
How are you?
I'm good, bro.
How are you, Sam?
I'm very good. I'm going to buy a 1979 bike.
So yesterday Adam bought a bike in Dayride, and today you are buying a bike.
Yes, we're basically changing the channel from cars to bikes.
Motor ride.
The thing is though,
Yeah.
I don't have any plans for the video for this week. So I'm thinking to film a bike, but I don't know if people will
Why not?
watch a
People
bike.
would.
Watch
Yesterday
bike.
people were loving on Dayride.
So maybe what we could do is take my bike,
Yes.
the other bike, Adam's new bike, and Boogie's bike, and just do some bike shit.
Yes.
To jest Dayride czy Nightride?
Dayride.
Dayride? No siema kurwa! Ej, wiesz się to kurwa umówiłeś czy co?
No tak, z tobą, ty
Well,
Ja myślałem, że posiedzę godzinę, jeszcze
I've
bez
been here.
nikogo, ty
I've
na
been here
godzinę
for like half an
ponaciągam.
hour filming E30 video.
Why?
Okay, wait. What do you think about the idea of sending E30 to Japan? Honestly, honest idea. Thoughts?
If you get the money, do it. Money from merch.
That I didn't talk about yet, but I will talk about
He
it in a
want to
moment.
make some merch to help him get the money to send this E30 to Japan. But I think we need to get spare engine
Nah,
and spare
I think
drivetrain, put it inside.
yes, not everything, not inside, separate pallet, because we cannot put anything inside the car because that doesn't count as part of
Bo
car.
zapierdolą.
Yes, because they will steal them on a.
Zapierdolą po
yes,
francusku.
zapierdolą. So I need to get a
Zapierdolą.
pallet, but
Agata, czy tyś zostawiła okno otwarte w E36? A wiesz teraz, co się dzieje z kierownicą? Z auta? Tak, się dzieje z kierownicą. Chciałem sobie zjeść śniadanie, ale patrz.
Nie, ale ona to już wczoraj. To już
Kurwa, tragedia, mokra, upierdolona kierownica.
to już było za
Anyway. No, first you.
Hi.
What do you honestly think about the idea of sending E30 to Japan? Honest thoughts.
We cannot talk about that here,
No, we can. This is the video about it, so we have to.
but Sam is here.
Okay, but I will ask him as well. But what do you think?
Yes, we should do it, or we should drive it on wheels.
That's even worse. Okay, and what do you think?
Ale będzie mieć czym jeździć. Ale gdzie? W Japonii? No.
jedna rzecz się w tym aucie zepsuje i już go nie naprawimy.
Wszystko będziemy mieć.
Co będziemy, skąd będziemy?
We're sending paleta.
Jakieś
Everything.
auto na części? Jakieś 3-9 czy coś?
Tu?
No i go porozbieram i dam pana na paletę i ten.
Wiesz, jaki teraz...
Oh, yeah, honestly, okay, listen.
Send...
Okay, but don't think about it as a losing money because we will lose a lot
I
of
don't
money.
care about money, I just care about stupid idea.
But how cool would it be to see that car there?
Marek mnie przekonał jedną
I
rzeczą.
can chat GPT it there in Photoshop and you see.
Marek mnie przekonał jedną rzeczą.
Jaką?
Że u was głupie pomysły czasami działają. To jest jedyna rzecz.
Tell me what last time our stupid idea didn't work.
Finansowo to bym to opierdolił tak jak stoi teraz, tylko umył za chuj kasy i się nie przejmował. Ale... No.
I was saying that it would be so easy to sell it right now, not too expensive. Just I mean, if Adam would sell it, very expensive.
Ciekawe jak sprzedać w Japonii po prostu, jakby się nam znudziło.
No, but think about like selling it would be easy and we forget about it. But where's the fun in that? Don't you want more complications in your life?
Są takie 30, kurwa, w Japonii?
Nic tam nie ma.
There is-
No,
Auctions.
in Japan you can find E30s, but they are nice ones, like Adam's blue one.
Okay.
That kind of E30s. This, no, never.
Ty jedziesz gdzie tam, po tą paletę?
So this is, yeah. I think Sam is loving the idea. It's subliminally, he's looking at me right now so happy.
That is my face telling that.
Yes, your face is telling that you are so happy about this idea. But, okay, back to me talking alone here. As you can see, like, most people are positive. It's just the money, which is really a lot of money. I can buy more, I can literally buy a whole Corvette for the money that it will cost to send this car to Japan. And probably it will cost me much more because I have to buy all the parts, everything. So probably it will close into like up to 20,000 euro for having this car on Ibisu, which is really a lot of money for us. But like, I think it would make sense. Also, we would film all of this. We would work on this car in Japan. All these videos would make some of this money back. Not all of it, of course, nowhere near as much. We don't make that much money on Polish YouTube. But like, even if I could make like third of this money back from the videos, like 2-3 videos, maybe that's already something. And like, also what I had in my mind, we had the cursed t-shirts. We had the blessed t-shirts with this, which are still running on the website. But what if I would make another, like we would make another design of t-shirts specifically to fund this whole operation, you know what I mean? Like it could be some E30 design on a Bisu drifting, maybe with Cockot or something, some cool, very cool design. And all the money that would be made from this t-shirts, we would spend on sending this car to Japan. I think that would be the only smart option to do if we don't want to lose too much money and everything. It'd still be a lot of effort to send this, but like, I think that could really make sense. If we make the merch, make one like a drop, maybe even limited drop. And that would be like the t-shirt, yeah, probably t-shirt, not a hoodie. T-shirt that people could get, like Boogie's t-shirt. People could only get them for 48 hours and that's it. So whoever wears that t-shirt, you can know that he was either in a store or he bought it in 40... What is my dog doing? Or he bought it in they bought it in 48 hours and that's it. There's not gonna be any more left. So maybe we could do something like that with this and that could cover some of the expenses with it. Yeah. I think it would be a very good challenge. So, like, because life is boring if you don't do something stupid. And this is definitely very stupid. And I like that. And I really don't think that anyone would enjoy this car as much as we already do if we would just sell it here. Of course, for Japan there need to be some adjustments. I'm pretty sure I would need to put a roll cage into this and also have proper bucket seats. But that's all doable. And also, once again, that's also videos here before we send it. So that could help a lot in terms of sending it there, the budget. In my mind, it really makes sense. It really, really does. Let me know if this makes sense for you guys. if you think this is good idea or stupid idea, or what would you do with this car. If you're gonna say giveaway, how? No, no. E30 in Japan. Oh. Just imagine. Okay, this video is much shorter than the rest of our day raid videos, but I think there's no point of blabbing anymore. Just let me know in the comments what you think about this, and I suppose I'll see you in the next one.